The story we read in a factory farm is anything but kindness, love, and mercy. A fruit animal screaming in agony is not singing praises to the King of Kings. Only demons rejoice at such sounds. Dr. Philip J. Sampson, PhD, Vegan.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of this encouraging lecture titled, Be Content and Serve with Sacrificial Spirit, Part 5 of 8, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English, on February 21st, 1996, in Sihu, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. She has been invited to lecture on the Kuan Yin method of meditation throughout the world. We now invite you to view Walk the Way of Love, an introduction to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, as she has affectionately become known, lives a message that walks the way of love. A renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual visionary, her love and assistance has extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to people around the world. The needy and homeless, institutions of medical research, war veterans, the disadvantaged, the physically and mentally handicapped, refugees, and victims of natural disasters, etc. We witness countless reminders of the compassion, the trademark of this caring lady and the international foundation that has grown out of her loving example.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is the beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Not only are human beings the blessed beneficiaries of her kindness, animal people from different species are also the recipients of her boundless benevolence.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, go, baby. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack. You happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in Central Olac, or Vietnam. During her early years, she was often found helping hospital patients, the needy, as well as injured animal people in whichever way she could. As a young adult, she moved to Europe to study and continued there as a translator for the Red Cross. She soon discovered that pain and suffering exist in all corners of the globe, and her search for the remedy to this became the foremost goal in her life. She was happily married at the time to a German doctor, and although it was an extremely difficult decision for both of them, her husband agreed to a separation. She then embarked on what became a 2-year-plus journey in search for spiritual understanding. Finally, in the deepest reaches of the Himalayas in India, she found an enlightened master who imparted to her the Kuan Yin method, a meditation method on the inner heavenly light and sound. After a period of practice, she became fully enlightened. Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own greatness. Through the Kuan Yin method of meditation, they also attained greater fulfillment, happiness, and peace. Before long, invitations arrived from the United States, etc.
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe.
To see God is very, very simple.
Asia.
All religions tell you, be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australia.
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves, the Supreme Master.
Africa.
I will show you how to get direct teaching.
And South America.
And keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
As well as from important organizations for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real, lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse. It's up to you.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has realized many spontaneous talents that she expresses through artistic paintings and creations, music and poetry, and aesthetic jewelry and clothing designs, expressing the inner and outer beauty. The income generated from her artistic creations has enabled Supreme Master Ching Hai to create an independent source of funding for humanitarian activities in support of her noble mission of assisting God's children in their times of need. Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, the Award for Promotion of Human Rights, the World Citizen Humanitarian Award, the Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, the 2006 Goosey Peace Prize, the Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, and first place silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States.
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes a Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet. And it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
Tasha! Tasha, where are you? Tasha! Yeah. Tasha! Tasha, where are you, Tasha? Tasha! Yep. Tasha! Tasha! Where are you? Where are you, Tasha?
If we want to find peace, we must sacrifice something, huh? We must go without something. Because in this world, we never have enough anyhow. It doesn't matter how much we have, right? We still have not enough. Or maybe we forget. So you might just as well be satisfied with whatever you have. And if you think whatever you have is not good enough, then do something about it. Do something constructive, positive, and not just sit there, stand by, point finger, complaining and criticizing. That goes nowhere. Huh? That takes you nowhere. Even I have to work to contribute everything to every center wherever I can. Huh? Even here, I must work pretty hard too to make it the way it is. When I first came here, there was not even a light on the road. There was no road lamps, huh? No electricity here, no water. So I have to dig wells, spend millions of NT many wells, spend a lot of time and money, and have to endure a month long of noise because there had to be continuous digging for 1 month to be able to supply the water that we need for thousands of people every week and every retreat. And all the bathrooms we have to construct, and all the roads and all the things we have to do. Before, here was like a wild jungle. Just a few chickens running around, nothing else. And now we have people running around. So if you think you work too hard for your center, or if you have to endure too much, think about me. I am the most hardworking in the whole group. The leader is the slave for the group. You understand? He's not the leader. The leader actually is a slave. He must work hardest to take care of everybody. Otherwise, how can he be the leader? He leads what? Leads whom? What for? What for is he there? So don't misunderstand your position. As we are born as a human being, we are a kind of leader. We are leader of lesser brothers and sisters, lesser intelligent beings, lesser capable sentient beings. So we are leader of one kind. Yeah? Or we are leader in the house, leading our children to better understanding of their future and of their mission on earth. Yeah? Or if we are husband, we are the head of the family. We must take care, we must educate them, we must feed them, clothe them, and nourish them in spiritual knowledge so that they become a useful and better person for themselves and for the society. Yeah? So take upon your shoulder this leadership and responsibility and sacrificial spirit. We must never complain, but work. If you see something is no good, try to better it by your own wisdom, by your intelligence or your own resources. If you don't have enough, talk together and do something about it. Don't even complain about the toilet to me. This is really low level, but I hope that person has already changed. I have written to her and I hope that she changed. If she didn't change, I feel very sorry for her. Yeah? Next time she has to be born again to learn what it's like. So whatever we don't finish in this life, we have to come back. It's just like whatever you don't finish today, you have to do it tomorrow. There's no running away from it. So don't put everything on my shoulder, because I can do that too. But then you must come back to learn your lesson, and that will be very difficult, very hard, because you have double obstruction when you come back here with other newly picked up garbage and new preconceived ideas and new hindrances. So whatever you can do in this life, do it. Don't wait. Because when we come back next life, we have double interest of whatever we own in this life. And the hardship is manifold more. So anyhow, there is a story about a mice. A mouse or mice? Mouse, Many mice, one mouse, You see, that's how bad my English became. Talking Chinese all the time. There was a mouse. You know a mouse? The tail like that. Loves to eat cheese and cakes, like you. He had found a piece of cheese. Cheddar. Gorgeous. Luscious. And then he was going to enjoy it in his own den, in a little hole. And just before he reached his house, his hole, and many other mice came and tried to snatch it from him. And they had a big fight with each other to snatch the piece of cheese from him. He fought as hard as he could, but then finally he gave up. And some of the other mice took the piece of cheese from his mouth and ran away. And the other mice chased after that new one. So the mouse, the first one who lost, the owner of the piece of cheese, he heaved a sigh. He said, "Oh, my God. Well, I lost that piece of beautiful cheese, but at least I regained my peace." So that's what I mean by if we want to be contented and satisfied, we have to go without something sometimes and think of the gain that we gain from that loss, and we will be very comforted. Huh? Sometimes a loved one passed away, or maybe some of our lovers or friends deserted us, and we feel very lonely and rejected, yeah? But then a few hours later, or maybe a few days later, or maybe a few months later, or sometimes even a few years later, we learn something new from that. And then somebody else comes along who is even better, much better than the one that we lost. At that time, then we know there's nothing that's really bad for us. It's only good things. Yeah? And even though at the time of loss we feel very sorry and sometimes miserable, life goes on all the time. And you never know what will surprise you at the next corner. So just go on living and feel expecting, huh? And whatever comes, we just enjoy. And if it doesn't come, oh, much better. We have less to worry about, less burden, less things to care for. Because even a best friend or a wife or husband takes a lot of our attention and work, no? You have to take care of her or him or else, you know. Oh. He flies away somewhere. Difficult to find him again, no? Yes, they are very sensitive. Sometimes girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, very, very sensitive. Just sometimes we say something wrong or do something wrong, even without intention. They get angry or jealous or something like that, and then we're finished. You know, so it takes a lot of hard work and attention. You know, sometimes I don't know if it's really worth it. But if you think it's worth it, continue to work. It's okay, be welcome. Work for me, work double. Yeah, so for example, last time I say, such and such person has many girlfriends, huh? Actually, I know him very well. He doesn't have that many girlfriends. All he has is just friends. He chases them. Whoever he likes, he says, oh, I just know another girl, you know. He knows them, doesn't mean anything. And then he ends up with nobody. He does nothing. He just chases after people. And after, maybe sometime he finds that she doesn't have enough quality, you know. Or something he found out is not good enough, and then he just drops her. Or maybe she never even knows that he drops her. Or maybe she doesn't even notice that he exists in this universe. Things like that, you know. And sometimes when you see people like that, you think they're a butterfly, you know. And they fly a lot after girls, things like that. But actually it's just not like that, you know. Because it's very difficult to find an ideal partner. It's very difficult to find the person that you like for life, you know. That you can never be tired of. That's very, very difficult. And if you find out she's good looking, then she might not cook very well. Or she curses like sailor. Or maybe after you unwrap the present, there's nothing there. Because sometimes the present wrapped very well, you know, after you unwrap the paper, nothing. And you feel disappointed and things like that. Or her personality is lousy, or maybe she's too depressed, a person, you know, not lively enough, or maybe he loves literature things, but she's very coarse, you know, and she likes more material pursuit and things like that. And so they will part. So it's very, very difficult to find the one that's really suitable for you. That's why they have research in America. And it says that out of 900 couples, only one couple is supposed to find the true love of their life. So the others are up to no good. So I'm not sure whether you are in the 900 or in the one. Sometimes people are like that. They just found someone, and at first glance, they think, oh, it's good looking. Okay, I like that kind of face, yeah? Or legs or whatever, you know. And it's funny, I'm telling you. Yeah, fancy choosing a partner for legs. Yeah. It's not true? Are you laughing at me or laughing with me? Is it true or not? Yeah. Well, I read a newspaper. Mind you, I cannot guarantee because I'm not a man, but I read research in the newspaper that most men look at women, look from the legs. Fancy choosing a life partner, beginning with legs. There's no brain in the legs, you know very well. Maybe that's what the men like. Well, better have no brain, you know. So whatever the men say, the legs just follow. Otherwise, what do you think? Why? Huh? Why is that? So stupid. Huh? There are many beautiful leg creatures in this world. If he wants to choose beautiful leg, I suggest he choose horse or... yeah, buffalo, things like that. Yeah, they are more leggy, you know. Besides, they have 4 legs instead of 2. Có nghe được không? What do you think? In my humble opinion, it is like that because I can't understand why men choose legs over intelligence or virtues. Huh? But that's how the world is very chaotic because since ancient times, all the kings choose legs and face and nose and ears and whatnot, you know?
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Vegan, now you are a true man.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News number 30 of many and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc.
May 2023 in Seoul at the first ever Korea and Pacific Islands Summit 2023, Niue and Korea signed a joint communique to establish diplomatic ties. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Intuitive viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled Be Content and Serve with Sacrificial Spirit, Part 5 of 8 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Selected Sutras on the Venerated Rahula, Vegan, Part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize your blessings at home, work, and anywhere.
All of you should try to set up your telephone. You go onto the site called suprememastertv.com /Max or Folia, Pocha, Livia. Then you can set up your computer or even your handy smartphone without SIM into 40 quadrillion screens of Supreme Master Television. The dots are very, very small, but there are 40 quadrillion screens behind them. And if you have several no-SIM phones set up on that, then it's a lot.
Other inventive ways to multiply the 40 quadrillion Supreme Master TV screens. When you go to www.suprememastertv.com/max, click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the 1 + 3 times max button to see one big screen of Supreme Master TV Live that you can watch and listen to as usual, together with 3 smaller screens of 40 quadrillion each. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The offline button downloads the video to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without internet connection. The NX Max button shows many screens of 40 quadrillion for super multiplied blessings. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, to bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
To utilize this tool free of charge, please visit suprememastertv.com/max or youtube.com/@folia999/streams.